Yeah, straight in towards lobby. Looks like it's going to be into the hands. Who has got the USP, but stands no chance. Python and NBK going to be able to take him down. These might make quick work of him, but no, stabbed onto him. It's going to be NBK again. French Kings here looking to make their mark and doing good so far. The trade's going to be going back and forth, and NBK already going to be picking up 3 kills. 1 on Python, so possibly getting a Scooty going to be last one left alive here. A little bit of a disappointing result from the side of 9, but really well executed from the side of Falcons.
Yeah, not necessarily anything too special with that, really. It was just a pure, unadulterated ramp rush, and with the dualies that were sort of baited in there in the cubby, the first player didn't check him whatsoever, but NBK had his mind switched on for that one. Kenny finishes off the round, nicely done. Falcons get off to the perfect start possible.
Seems like they're not going to have a huge chance here. Decent smoke will going to be coming out. I know that both me and you had our doubts on this map pick.
Yeah.
And so far, it's going against what we were originally thinking, but obviously only 2 rounds in.
Yeah, need to be careful here though, Falcons. This is actually against a buy that wasn't meant to be the difficult one. He's recovered that frag pretty nicely. Die in this game. Taps from long range toward NBK, and Sparrow swings wide. Okay, Kenny low HP. It's going to be really all on Python in this round now. The bomb can go down, and Kenny is holding for that plant spot, but he needs to be wary of someone coming in, and there we go. Kenny gets taken out, and Python has no idea that Minio is so close up in Hut. So, there you go. On the round that wasn't expected to be a victory, turns out to be so, and they've gleaned 3 rifles.
Catwalk trying to see if anyone's going to be pushing him. He's going to be in a good spot to be able to try and defend it, but MBK just jumps out, gets a double kill there for himself. Clears the entry onto the site. Sparrow's going to have to do a lot of work here, and I mean, that's when you've got a call, potentially just to back off. That was a clean straight, and have somebody going back in the... They're going to be pushing through. They do Goofy. He's going to get wiped off the floor. Key's going to be able to pick up 1 with the spray of the M4, but it's going to be Shuro not able to pick up too much more. Teammates going to be trying to come through and help. Shuro going up in towards Heaven at the moment. Molotov is going to be blocking his position completely. Second one comes out. I mean, that's when you know you're blocked out for like 13 seconds. Nero coming up from vents, looking to see if he can find the entrance here. That smoke is going to do him wonders from his teammate. He has to make it work at the right time. And Sparrow again. She's going to get burnt alive. They're going to have to back off on this.
Back in toward Hut. 20 seconds to go now. Falcons need to make a decision. They're going to be under a bit of pressure on this one, and it is going to be the A-bomb side, but if Goofy can just get one, it could be pretty big, and there's the bomb on the ground, so that could be the frag that could win this one. They're going to have to recover it pretty quickly. MBK's picked up the AWP, but Goofy still being a presence in Hut is huge. 7 seconds, 6 seconds as the bomb goes down. Haji holds the line, 2v2, but the timing is awful. Now it's down to NBK on AWP of all things, and even though he gets another one, he can't find Goofy. And 9 recover their second. Kylar has got the, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the only A1S still in the server, so there you go. It still exists on the 9 side, at least. Python going for a fast play. Straight through, and I say a fast play, everyone's going for a fast play. It's been completely wiped out. Masuta does his best to get 2 trade frags, but more than that, Kenny now needs to get a couple of frags for himself here on the AK. Of course, in the old days, Kenny was always known as a pretty good rifler, not just the AWPer. He was pretty solid on that as well. He's got 4 players fighting. There's a huge crossfire, and K hits the insta-tap. Making their way down toward B. Goofy's on the right. Not really peeking with a flashbang, though. He's getting caught off a little bit. Smoke will come in, and Kenny actually punishes him for that. That's great initiative taken by Kenny there. And it blocks off Sparrow as well. Bomb will go down. There is a wallbang that can be done from that position, but I don't think that really worked from that angle now the smoke has faded. So 3v4. It's again a tough hold for Falcons, but they can do this one.
That smoke was absolutely fantastic, but Kyla going to be pushing on, getting the entry kill. Masuta, he's going to be falling, but from above it's going to be Haji. Fantastic position, and started with multiple angles having to cover. Key is going to take him down. Kenny S going to be left in a 1v3 situation, 2 HP on him. Have to try and make this work. The bomb is being defused. It's not planted in the best position for him to get it. Does manage to get a kill, but bomb is...
Kenny, low. Has a molly, has a flash. There's 2 smokes available for Masuta and Python combined, so there will be an opportunity to execute until the A-bomb site here, but Goofy, he's on a flank already. Or at least get some kills, and there you go. 2's enough. 2's more than enough. On the flank, Masuta last alive, and he does have the bomb. He was thinking about going down toward B, but I think he knew that Minio was actually there. Maybe he heard a door open, because that door was open down toward B, so he can get the plant down on the A-bomb site instead.
Have a look down in towards that ramp position. Doesn't spot anyone. Goofy has a good angle, but reloads a lot. Worst possible situation. Monero's going to be able to pick up 1. Goofy having to go in for the reload. He just had to reload 3 times there. That's painful to watch. nonetheless, it does eventually work out. Headshot through the door to Masuta. Side at the moment, sneaking around. Might have an opportunity here. Does find Goofy. That is going to be a big pick.
To get onto the site somehow. 8 seconds, and there's the kill on the low HP Python. One can go down, but it, of course, is slightly in the open. This grenade could be enough to do some damage. And there goes Masuta. He's gone, and it's all down to Kenny. We've built up in the whole game to be able to pull off clutches like this, and he finds the first. But he's being flanked very quickly by Kane. I don't think he has any idea whatsoever. He's about to come in from the side, and there we go. Not to be on this occasion. And
Masuta again getting tagged down fairly low. 22 HP on the Mad Lad. But he did his job. People were going at him calling him Masuta bot or whatever, Masuta bot. I think he was on like 0-4 or something at the very start. But then he chimed in, he got a couple of kills, Sparrow. Talking of which, does shut him down fairly early. Kenny S with the rifle, no AWP in his hand yet, but there's one near him. That molly does miss its target, so it's not going to be cutting off that hell entrance in towards the CT area. Oh, Nero, there's a guy next to you. Takes some turns and takes him out. They were like ships in the night passing, but Haji has a wider POV apparently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Haji has been defaulting on T-Roof quite a lot, so I think he shifted down the ladder and almost got the timing on Minio there, but neither of them spotted each other. And once again, Tom, I mean, we've already spoken about it, they're in a situation, Falcons in this round, where there's not much time to go, and they're a man down in the situation, and Sparrow is just raining down hell from heaven, and Kenny will get a quick trade, and he does have the bomb, which means he can go for the plant, enough a chance against that peak, so he's very confident just to go for that one. I'm not sure if you heard the scope and thought maybe big position would be pretty helpful, but that'll be one for later on the demo watching. Python had managed to sneak his way all the way through into main, but he'll get himself that one kill before he goes down to the player at the back of Garage. That's probably a situation where Nine will be saying, how's he got there? I thought you were outside, but doesn't matter. He does get that trade frag, and again, keeps that man advantage intact. I think this is like the 5th round now for Falcons, where they've got themselves into a decent mid-round position, but they've always been a man down. Here we go. Maybe this is a way to get back into it. Sparrow creeps up the vents, and Haji stops him. So 3v3 with 40 seconds to go.
6 rounds would be idealistic in this current situation, so let's see if they're going to be able to bring it through. Going down towards the vent position, the bomb goes down. Monero looking to try and take up a defensive position from a ramp. Kalara's not respecting that smoke either. He's just going to be pushing that molly going down. He's going to be burning them alive, but the trade comes out. It's not even a trade because no one died. NBK just straight up goes for the headshot. Key. Player over towards that ramp position. Gets a little bit of damage there. It's not going to be able to do too much more, but Kalara from behind does get the kill onto NBK. Stays with make on that front. Turns out just straight up gets the kill unchallenged. Last player, Haji. Going to be stuck here in Archon. Here's the tap. He's going to go for the spray. They now know where he is. He's going to have to reload. Going to be coming out yet. Oh, it has actually come through. Sound distracted it. He does get the kills, but
you could be thinking they've had chances to win. I think like 4 of the last like 8 rounds or something ridiculous in these gun rounds, especially. It's been so close. They haven't opened to work with this time. It's not a trade frag later in the round, it's an actual opening. NBK makes it happen again, but Haji will give up his life walking toward the AWP. Will the trade come in? It should, but Sparrow, that's a brilliant catch. NBK couldn't catch him, and now 9 have a 4v3.
It's going to be a painful one for them, and Goofy gets a double headshot there almost. Finds one, does get traded out. That's going to be good on Python. NES with AWP again, but it's going to be a 2v3. This is just the usual standard we're seeing at the moment. They just have massive disadvantages, and also 9 are just placing themselves perfectly. Nero going to be coming up from behind. It's the last round in this half. Python finds one, but instantly going to get traded out. Now Kenny S left in another clutch situation of 1v2. Misses a shot! He needed that. So unfortunate. That's going to be the 5th.
In a couple of seconds. We're rushing toward the A-bomb site right now. Sparrow at the entry toward Python, and already that one kill is enough to afford 9 the bomb plant. That wasn't really with much utility other than maybe one flash, I think, from the outside. And Goofy is quick timing. They'll be double peeking from Hut and from the door position as well, and the crossfires are way too good. Kenny can't run away. K takes him out, and NBK, even though he's on the site, he lacks the defuse kit. Position toward the back of the B site is Silo, needing to do some damage.
Solid guns have back here, but is this the play you really want to be holding onto your site? That is going to be the question. That nade could do big damage. Kyle is going to be on low HP, but still survives, and that's going to be a Mac 10 winning that duel at far distance. NBK with him for A1, trying to make it work, but it's not going to happen. Kenny S with the kill onto Sparrow, the bomb looking to go down. Should easily get planted here, maybe get distracted. Kenny S tagged a little bit. Flash does go out. Allows potentially a push from Key. Does happen. Mac 10 has been absolutely bossing with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good catch. Python taking Minio, and actually MBK taking Carlo as well. Seems like neither team can really hold the B bomb site in this game so far, pretty remarkably. And it's just down left to the Mac 10, and of course he can get that kill and switch to the M4A4. But I'm pretty sure the kit will now be on the bomb. It's only just got onto the defuse though. There's a chance for K in this one. There needs to be a win from Kenny S, and eventually he gets it. And MBK does have the kit, so they're going to be fine. But it's
just another decide to move Kenny S from that position. Going to be a little bit painful. Bomb has been, well, started to get planted. Wow. There we go. Key takes down Hadges. He drops down. Kenny S misses the shot. Goofy with the Tech 9 up close and personal. And yeah, I mean, this is a defeat and a clean one at that. 9. Going to be able to go through with looking like it's going to be all 5 members. We'll have to see if any exit frags get made. I don't think there will be. And that's a fairly painful round. And I think it's really partly down to the fact that Kenny S and co decided to go looking for kills and information. Oh. I'm going to get a couple here. But I think, yeah, searching for that information was fairly dangerous and damning for them, giving up a lot of that outside presence.
That's actually a really good point, because NBK was in that position to be the main man throwing the outside utility. Because they put 2 toward Ram, as he's in a good position, there's going to be no molly for top part. On the side, of course, they're so concentrated on him that Python can line up 3, and that shows the domination. So Falcons are in a little bit of trouble right now.
Completely agree. I'm gonna have to look through this demo, or yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I'm wondering where Hadji was on that round previously.
Yeah.
Ooh, MBK and Kenny S through the smoke. That's an AWPE kill as well. Masuta does go down. He's a question mark on this team for me, so I think he really needs to pick himself up here. Otherwise, we may see him on the chopping block. But although there's not too many other French players that's currently available,
yeah,
so
that's the
he's still gonna be. Yeah.
I think. Current situation is a bit of an interesting one, because everyone online is kind of split up as the tech pause comes to an end. Sure, Falcons are pretty comfortable in a 4v3, and Hadji does well to adjust take Minio, and he's expecting there to be a peek from Kylar, and that's well played. There actually was a full force buy in this round from 9, even though they had, I think, 2 pistols at the end there. So Sparrow's picked up the AK, looking for some frags. That's a lovely shot to take down Hadji, but he needs 3 more to win out what would be a ridiculous 1v4. Plant is good, as I mentioned, their money being in a very rough spot. And the peak match will come in. There's the information. Kenny now knows exactly where he is. Double doors will be opened. Sound cue relayed over. And Kenny will have a look, obviously, toward that glass area. But the bomb can be held. There are 2 kits in play. And Sparrow has no chance. And he can't even get away either. So, haha. Nice opening pick from NBK. He needs a second as well. He's struggling with the long-range spray right now, so he could even get a third. Let's give up on that one for now. So, 5v3 for Falcons.
Good range. Actually going to be coming into mid. Sparrow going to be falling too far, but Goofy coming in, picking up a double kill, low on HP. I mean, combined, they don't have 50 HP across these 2 players. Bomb is going to go down 40 seconds on the clock. Solid amount of time, and Carla's in a good position. This may well be a difficult retake situation for them. It's a decent amount of flashes on the side of 9 at the moment. Molly did go down towards that A main. We're going to be coming in through Huts. See if Masuta's going to live up to what he needs to on this front. And he just gets the wall back straight through. Heard information. Kyler from above falls down, unfortunately. What Team Falcons can take it all the way through to overpass. If they can win this one, gives them a chance. Kyler's going to get the first kill on their side in this round. It's so important.
NBK is in the perfect spot because he realizes that outside play could be coming in, but look at K, this is genius. Head down to obscure the headshot angle, and he's just going to ruin NBK's round. That is unbelievable, but it's still on. Of course, K was low HP the entire time. That's why he played that so carefully. He's going to take the heads up duel, and in the end he gets caught by Python. Good find. Goofy shifting in the entire time on this angle. Knows there should be a player close. Takes Python's head off. Now back into a 2v2, coming on the angle, hits the important shot. That drops the bomb, and now Sparrow is left in a very difficult situation with 20 seconds to go.
Yeah. Oh, but he out-orps Kenny S. That's got to be a good feeling. Rasuta, last one left alive. I think he might have made a footstep there. One's going to get planted. Molly on on the player there, Sparrow. This is a chance for him to shine. Unfortunately, he falls and looks a little bit rusted. That's going to be the 15th round.
Coming up towards the site, I made it work to jump on him, but Sparrow still hit the shot, and now just a fast ramp play coming in from 9, looking to try and finish off this game as quickly as it started.
Good chance here with that coming through. Hadji's going to be in a key position here. If he can find a couple of kills as they enter on, at least one, that could be absolutely huge. Smoke's going to be coming out. He pushes on through, takes down the bomb holder. That's going to delay them ever so slightly. Kenny S coming up through towards office. Glass is broken. It gives him an opportunity to jump through. The bomb wasn't dropped down. Okay, I thought it had. Sparrow. Sparrow still alive. And that is what a shot. Peeking out through, getting the shot through the glass. Now Sparrow going to be left in a 1v2 once again, but this time it's versus NBK and Kenny S. Two OGs to the CSGO scene, and especially within the French scene here. Kenny S going to be trying to crawl up behind them. The information has now been delivered. All he has to do is play for time. But he peeks out, goes for the kill, flicks on, gets the shot. 11th round on the board, but WP looking in for this player, but they're going to be nowhere to be seen. They have fallen back a decent amount. Pulls the trigger just in time, and they're still going to be playing a little bit aggressive. Monero, same passive here.
Yeah, that was big from Kenny. He went with a teammate, of course, which is how you're supposed to do it, but they need to respond in that situation. Being down a man against a round, they should be winning. Kenny, needs to be careful, but he's got support from a teammate. Goes for the no-scope. Where's his teammate? Needs to peek, and he's not really giving him much help. He's worried about Huts. Fair play, Hadji. He gets both, but now look at this situation. NBK, he's very low HP. He's been low HP for basically the entire round. He's creeping up against K. K needs this clutch to win the game. He hears the jump, and he hears the reload behind the B-site silos. Or A site, I should say. And now NBK creeping in. The smoke actually might give away his position. Perfect timing. And NBK actually takes a bullet there. Unbelievably so as well. On awful, per se. On overpass. But that's the issue. Go into it. NBK spots the boost. That's brilliant. And with Kenny getting a pick toward Goofy in the meantime as well, that gifts Falcons a 5v3. He can fall off that ramp aggression as well. Sparrow gets taken down by Masuta. This is sealing this round right now. Kenny's under some pressure, but the flash doesn't go anywhere near him. He can use the box for cover from that. NBK, I think he spotted him. There it is.
Presence outside, they're leaving a little bit lackluster. Hadji, solid position against Sprays. 1, 2, 3, going absolute mad. Two of them completely blind, going in for a fourth. He's hungry for more and fall of a twist, but it's going to be Python with one of his own. Restricted, but it's going to be an execution over towards the A side. Hadji's going to be in solid position. Python gets the first kill. The Molly's going to be making quick work of one of them as well. Kyler, the nice trade-off, but it's going to be falling quickly as his teammates just don't stand a chance. That's overtime, mate, front, but
yeah.
Still make this work. 4v4. 35 seconds left. Hadji does push a little bit too aggressive. He's going to get found, and we've seen 9. They've changed up their playstyle. They're playing a lot slower into this round, forcing Kenny S and his teammates to play a little bit more aggressive. Going hunting, and it works out. Kenny S does get the kill onto Goofy, but that gives out the position. Python on the A site. Going to have to defend it.
Yeah, then you had Python mods as well, and that was a big issue. He used that right-click smoked well to increase the angle, but there was a slight gap in it, which means it was easy for him to be taken down, and now it's all really down to Masuta. He was boosted to a ramp early on, but Minio, he hears it, he knows exactly where he's coming from. He actually lets his teammate die, but it should mean that this is a free kill for Minio. Sparrow on the line. Of course, the information would have been relayed, but Minio is refusing to budge right now. I think he will know that Masuta is choosing door as well instead. Going for the duel, Kylar takes it, that's big. Now it's Kenny, 1v2. I think he knows exactly where the CT vent player is stuck in that corner. Molly should spread, he has to go for the peak, takes him down. Now the door player is going to be advancing, and he's expecting him to be close.
If they don't win this round, they're going to be looking fairly bad on Molly's side. Kyler gets the count to MBK as well. Once again, just pushing through. They just have no respect. Talking of which, Kenny S is going to fool Hadji. Just managed to find one, but it's still going to be looking fairly painful.
Problem is, though, then the fuller HP player in Python goes back hunting toward Hart, and he probably should have retreated with Hadji. Hadji did a great job to recover those 2 kills, considering that burst from 9 again. That's the second time this game we've seen just a dry, squeaky door peek from the A site. The first time was a bit more wilder than the second, but yeah, Masuta's now in an impossible situation. Got a minute to go, so if he figures out exactly where they're going, then maybe there's a shot. But he checked toward B, sees nothing. Here's a smoke on the other side of the map. He's got utility, incendiary, flash, and nade. And of course, he does have a kit as well in OT. But Nine are just wasting the clock right now, trying to figure out exactly where he's gone. They don't need to rush into anything. They've got so much time to waste just to calm down the situation. They know that 2 rounds on T side in OT is huge, and Masuta could be going up to his death right now, but he's actually going to catch the timing. All right, might throw first, but the second.
Again, just going to be pushing out, tries it. This time, Kenny S was there to meet him, doesn't quite get the kill.
That's unbelievable. And NBK's done a great job toward outside there, getting 2 kills as they go past the outside smokes, and Kenny getting his frag as well is pretty big. It means that K is left in an impossible situation. And yeah, that they've recovered this one well, Falcons, but the problem is now they need at least 2 rounds on their T side in OT, which they only got 4, of course, in regulation, to give them a shot in this one. Okay, we'll get it down. Now, of course, I'll know it's toward B. And the thing that Falcons, of course, have to be slightly wary about is there is no defuse kit. So they need to get a quick trade done here. K, oh my goodness. Oh, what a shame. I thought for a second if he could just go behind the ramp players before they spotted him, then you'd have actually a really good shot considering the bomb is planted as open as it was. But, yeah, you see an arm before he gets behind the plate.
Managed to get, what was it, 4 rounds? If I remember correctly, yeah, it was, because it was 11 rounds from 9, so absolutely brutal. They're gonna have to do a lot better than that coming into this. Obviously, Team Falcons, they only let 9 get 4 rounds on their T side as well, so it's about the same on both of them. Interesting to see how it's going to turn. A little bit of a shame in the last those couple of rounds. We saw in that final round there, Team Falcons just obliterated 9. That was a fantastic defense from their side. Super frustrating for him, but so Ordinary are going to be playing a similar position as before, down into a secret at the moment. Lara is going to be a difficult one. It does go in for the kill. Does get traded out though almost instantaneously. Kenny S gets the flick. That is not a kill. He should have been allowed. Looking to try and find another one. It's going to be a player pushing up through secret. Sparrow going to be holding this angle from Hell. Should be able to find a kill into that warehouse, but the flash comes through and MBK gets the kill. Another backstab. Monero. He has to make this work. Goofy going to be coming up behind him as well, so they're going to be playing 2 players here. He's being spotted out by Kenny S. They're up on top of A main as well. They've got this locked down. Kenny S not able to get these shots, but Python is. They're not going to count for this player come through here. Never mind, Python. It's got. It was
done to MDK as well. The fact he got so many kills was big. Kenny S's demise in this round. Going straight through that molly, of course, or behind, at least behind the molly. Get caught off by the AWP, and Asuta trades it. But down to 30 off the back of it, so 9 in that situation. Good timing on the flashbang actually to try and pounce on Carlo toward main, but he's way too sharp for that. Python gets punished, and this should get 9 over to what is another map point.
Good.
Very much by the A-side defender to that side, but the information hasn't been relayed that he's gone all the way through. Damn, that's a big opening. And NBK's 33rd kill of the game. 5v4.
He just took a page out of 9's book. Like, okay, fine. I'll just rush. Who cares? My team are going to be going down in towards B. And I'm going to cause some havoc for you towards Hell. Some shots to cover up a very obvious fool there, but it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be down on towards the B side. Haji, Masuto going to be able to get a double kill. Well, I just don't see that being realistic, especially with what we're seeing here. But let's move onwards. Kai's going to get the first kill. NBK going to be the first one to get picked down, but Python going to be following him very quickly. Kyla going in for more shots through the smoke, but receives a lot of damage in turn. Kenny actually pushing through in towards this lobby position. Managed to get the kill. That is big, but there's still 2v4 situation at the moment. 1 towards the Hell position, but Sperry is going to have to back off. People do call, or have tried calling him the Kenny S, well, the Polish Kenny S, but let's see if he's going to be able to do any more. Kai and his teammates take care of Kenny S. The bomb's going to go down, but Masuta once again left in a 1v4. Can he get a double kill this time? No.
That's why you do sometimes see those just holds of W come in, right? From NBK and of course from the 9 players, so just change up the situation. In a situation like that, and that's an MVP flashbang from Kylar. NBK is just ruined by that, and it gifts K a second frag.
This is potentially a big round here for 9. If they can just demolish and take out the AWP as well, it's going to give them an opportunity here. Python does get a trade-off, and a second on to play up in towards Evan. That's beautiful. 2v3, this time a little bit more achievable than the last. Let's go down. I think it's going to be low HP. Kenny S with the AWP is now once again left in a clutch situation. He's not been very successful at these so far this match. He's going to have to try and make it work this time round. Smoke goes up.
He's got a molly.
That heaven position.
You never know. If he can somehow get a molly on the bomb at some point, there's actually a slight chance in this because they have smoke in response. It's a lovely opening pick toward Kylar, and now they're going to know exactly where he is. Obviously wary of heaven still. In comes that Incendio that's on the floor. Oh, they actually line up. That could have been so ridiculously close. Just a pixel lower. One of them and will fall back away. But of course, there's a second player on the bomb side to help him out. But there's MBK pouncing. That's brilliant timing. Now Minio doesn't know where to look, and no one's checking him, but they do eventually. Oh my goodness, imagine if they all just walked past him. That would have been unbelievable. Haji hits critical entry, but K's here. Double kill lineup. And of course, MBK is still low from earlier on. There's the frag. He deals with it, but a great pick from Python. He heard the double doors open, and it's back into a 2v2.
Oh, that was such a key kill to get. Sparrow missing it, but doesn't miss a second time. I think going to be getting a little bit too greedy on this front. So is Masuta, but he's going to be going for the kills nonetheless. Left in a difficult situation. 1v2 goes in for the shots again. Over towards Sparrow. Can't quite make them connect. Doesn't quite realize there's a play up towards that catwalk position.
Oh.
He falls to the AWP anyway. That's unfortunate. Python, I honestly...
So many diffusers. We've got another one in this game. Oh my goodness. Does that two come in? NBK has to crouch. He's waiting for it. He knows he's done it once already before. When he'll come in and get in front of it, he does, but he gets destroyed. What an entry that could prove to be, and it could clear up this opening map.
Monero is going to be playing Lurker once again. We've seen this absolutely destroy Falcons before. Sparrow takes care of Kenny. That's a second AWP going down. Masuta falls fairly quickly as well. And from above, it's going to be Monero takes down another. Actually, last player left alive in a 1v3. They know exactly where he was. So now they can just calculate and defend for this. Ramp being a high opportunity for him to try and come through. And Sparrow on the AWP, who's just been on point. He's got 32 kills at the moment on 28. Obviously, this is going into overtime. NBK has been a little bit lackluster. I'm not getting as many kills, but his other teammates have picked it up. Haji pushing on, does get the first one out, gets the first kill, but
there it is.
Not going to be able to do any more.
That is it. Map said and done. Great stuff from 9, and we'll have a quick chat about how that map progressed after a very quick break.